Welcome everyone to its After Hours only on it is the After Hours YouTube channel. Now, joining me here on in person or on location, a young lady she's new to the business. She jumped in during COVID. Well, already people are talking about this gorgeous young lady. I'm very happy to have her on the show. I give you the sexy, the delectable, the very hardworking. I give you it's Raya Nguyen. Raya, so I'll start off here with so you got into this industry this past year. It's been tough. How tough has it been for you having to literally now have to deal with more testing than usual? And oh, by the way, COVID has made things a lot more difficult. So for you, tell us about the journey so far. How tough has it been, and how much have you had to sort of adapt on the fly?
For me, the testing and stuff was kind of the biggest deal for me just because I don't like needles. um, and I also don't like the swab, like the throat swab or nasal swab. So that was just having to do that every other day practically was very uncomfortable for me. But I eventually just got used to it from doing it so often. And for me, like I've gotten a lot of shoots scheduled and stuff, or like to be scheduled, I guess, but I've only done maybe five them of like shoots just because I don't drive. So, like I'd have to have enough money to get like a lift and then to the airport and everything like that. So,
All right, so take us to your first shoot. How nervous were you? Because all of a sudden you realize once you get there, oh crap, there's people watching. I could get naked. There's gonna be cameras, and God, Mr. Peterson, my fifth grade English teacher might be watching this video.
I mean, I actually did my first shoots with Dr. Tampa in Florida. And he was really, really nice about it. Like I was able to just stay at his house just for over a week actually. And he just kind of walked me through the filming process and everything really slowly. So that was is I feel a really good way to have a first shoot because it made me feel more comfortable both with myself and with just the idea of I don't know, fucking on camera.
Now, yeah, how old is the guy you were shooting with? How old is he?
He's 35.
All right, and you're about
I'm
19, 20 years
21.
old. Hmm?
I'm 21.
So is it a bit weird all of a sudden? It's like, oh, holy crap, this guy. Technically, he could be my dad. He's at that age limit. I mean, did it ever get weird working with guys who are literally old enough to be your father?
I mean, and and I've worked with guys like older than him before, like when I was even younger than I am now. So it wasn't that weird. And also, like my father is about to turn 80, so he's not quite old enough to be my father. But
All right. So all this is going on here, and it's a lot of work doing a porn because you're as you and I are talking off air. You're working on getting an OnlyFans. You're working on many vids, and that's a lot of work. It's going to do all the paperwork. You got to fill stuff out. I mean, how much did it surprise you of just to get what everybody else has? How much work it entails in terms of paperwork, filling out forms, getting everything together. I mean, how much has it been for you? Like, all right, it's a full time job, literally.
I mean, in, for me, I haven't actually had to fill out that much paperwork. Like for the shoots and everything, I had to fill out the consent forms, but that was pretty much it. Like since I don't actually have my OnlyFans or ManyVids up yet and stuff, like I there hasn't really been anything for me to fill out except for like the sign up sheet, I guess. Is and I I don't know, I've just kind of always filmed myself like when I'm just masturbating or whatever, so that's nothing new for me. So I don't know. I've always been fairly comfortable in front of a camera.
So what got you involved in this in the first place? Like, what made you decide to do the big jump and do porn? Shooting for other companies, doing all the tests. Like, what was the reason for you to decide to go? All right, I'm going to hop on a bad foot and do a good thing.
Yeah. For me, it was mostly the idea of just like having sex with all the guys and stuff, just because as I am definitely an nympho, and so I really and like everyone in the industry pretty much is so big, so I was just like, okay, I definitely want a piece of that. And then I like being on camera, and I feel like I don't know, I like the idea of people watching me like fuck and stuff, of even if they're not like actually in the room while it's happening. So I don't know. I just thought that idea was hot. And then of course the money doesn't hurt either, but that's definitely like the least of the reasons I joined this industry.
Now, are you straight? Are you bisexual? And have you gotten to play with another woman yet?
I'm I've always thought of myself as 100% straight, but when I was in the AMA model house, I met a couple of girls, or I guess women, that I would be willing to do stuff with, but in general, I'm straight.
All right. So, what turns you on, Ben and men? Like, when you get to work with other guys, what do you look for to get you turned on?
I mean, they have to generally have an attractive face, be fit, or at least like not overweight. Like, I want them to be pretty strong. Um, I need them to be quite a bit taller than me, and I mean, I need their dick to be like 7 or more inches.
All right. So, when you say tall, like, how tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
All right. So, as long as they're like 5'7", 5'8", that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna say, like most guys are at least 5'5". So, I was gonna say, have you ever worked with somebody shorter than you, or that'd be a bit weird?
I don't know. Like I dated a guy that was like 5'4", I think, and it was just awkward. So I don't know. I've kind of learned to not get into those types of situations anymore, because I don't know. Oh, I'm definitely a sub. So just if the guy's shorter than me, then I can't really feel the same kind of excitement and stuff that I do with like a taller, stronger guy.
So all this is going on. Once again, as you said, we have Raya Nguyen here on the show. I'm very excited to have her on as she's making her debut into this industry. Gotta look forward to her. She's gonna be all over the place here. How tough is it explaining to now people what you do and how busy you get? Because you're now on your phone because you're shooting, you're tweeting, you're texting, you're negotiating with people about shooting, setting up future shoots. I'm guessing for you, you're also retweeting clips. You're talking to your agent. You're going to be working on your mini vids. And most people think, oh, it's easy. You're just going on set, you have sex, and that's it. How tough is it to explain to people right now, like, hey, I can't hang out. I can't do this. I'm working. I'm, getting ready to do some stuff. Setting up things. I'm not just on my phone playing around with it.
I mean, in at the moment, like I've been setting up a lot of shoots and stuff of, but like I already have a bunch of like videos and clips and whatever or on my phone already. So I haven't made like that many more videos like of me solo. And then like I don't have an agent right now, really. Like I was with AMA, but then stuff happened, like he called me fat, and so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna leave now, and then I left like the next day.
So you don't. what have you been looking for in an agent? Because I'm guessing you want to have next person, you want to be somebody who's reputable. So being this very hot commodity, what are you looking for? Like what do you want in an agent?
I mean, at the moment, really just someone who will help me like get shoots and stuff and like help organize them for me because that's not something I'm great at. it and just someone to like help me get my name out there since I am fairly new. I don't uh, have a lot of people that know my name in the industry. So I definitely just want to like have someone to help me like publicize myself, I guess.
So everything's going on here with you. We're talking about a lot of different things. What are the goals for the rest of the year? I mean, because I'm guessing you want to start going to more conventions and you want to get your name out, as you said. Is there any plan to go to the Exoticas, whether it's New Jersey, whether it's Miami, Chicago? Is there a plan to do some of this stuff?
Um, I've never actually been to a convention or anything. So like I was thinking about it, but I also just I'd rather pick up more shoots and stuff than really anything else. So I was mostly gonna focus on that, and then if I am free for one of the conventions, then I'll definitely go. But it's not like a big goal of mine at the moment.
So what else are the goals? Like, give me some of the goals for the rest of the year that you want to get done. It can be anything industry related, it can be outs, it can be just regular. Like, what are some of the things that you want to experience or do this year that are on your bucket list?
Um, like I was looking at apartments and stuff in LA and LV. I just like to because is I figured just living close to like a big part of the industry would make things easier and make me have to travel a lot less. So I'm definitely hoping to do that either by the end of this year or the beginning of next year. Um, I de- Another reason I joined the industry is like to kind of make a bunch of my fantasies come to life, I guess. So that's definitely a goal. And I don't know, just to make as much money as I can and then maybe kind of figure out how to save some of it just because I'm not great with money right now. So, yeah.
So we're getting into this question on something everybody wants to know. What are your biggest fantasies? What are some of the things that you want to do?
I really want to be stuffed airtight, like in a gangbang or something. And, I want to be tied up and like forced to come like a huge number of times. I want to be like tied up and fucked in like the woods or like in a forest or something like that. I want to be fucked like in a bar or just someplace like that too. I don't know. Uh, like I'm I just really want to be fucked in public and fucked by a lot of people pretty much. Just
Well, there you have it. I give you the wild, the sensual, the nymphomaniac, but a heart of gold, sweetheart woman. I'm looking forward to seeing her. I give you once again, it's Raya Nguyen. Now, before I let you go, Raya, where can fans check you out at? Where is the Twitter page, Instagram, the website? Where can fans contact you at?
my Twitter is Raya, and then my last name, which is spelled Nguyen, and so it's Raya underscore Nguyen, and then three X's, and And then my Instagram is Raya dot the Bratz doll. So and
Raya
then
Nguyen, ladies and gentlemen, once again, as I said, this absolute gorgeous little future starlet is going to be hot on people's wish list. I'm guaranteeing you that. We come back, though. Stay tuned for more great action only on his After Hours, only on the After Hours YouTube channel.